Congratulations, your first start. You carried it 38 times. You had 138 yards before you lost a couple running around the last drive. Touchdown pass. What was it like for you to go out there, play a full game in such a competitive environment?
Yeah, it was awesome, I couldn't have done it by myself. Having the O-line there, the slots like Noah Short, the receivers, everyone blocking their tail off. It was just, overall, it was a great victory on both sides, on the offense and defense, and even special teams, as you saw there at the end. It was just a big-time win. We needed that, and I'm just extremely blessed and grateful, and God put me in a great position. I'm thankful for Him.
I'm going to ask you about the end of the first half. You're going in, and you're down. I think it was fourth down. You're down to 2 seconds or so, and you did the rollout pass and found Brady Anderson in the corner of the end zone. What was that like?
Yeah, we knew we wanted to get 7 points. We didn't want to settle for a field goal there. We knew we couldn't get tackled in bounds, that we were out of timeouts. We knew we were going to get pressure. I tried to escape and get some time so I could bootleg out and hit Brady Anderson. It was an awesome feeling. We needed that going into the half to get some momentum.
Just about your touchdown run, 14 yards.
Recording in progress.
24-21 lead. That was. This tell us about that drive. You converted a couple of fourth downs, and then you were able to make a 14-yard touchdown. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a black flag Army football drive. There's a timeout there, and Coach Munkin asked, or Coach Worley asked, "What do I want?" And Munkin came to me. He's like, "What do you want?" Gave me 2 plays to pick from. I picked one, and we ran with it, and it was just executed perfectly. The O-line got movement up front. I followed Carson Smith and got in the end zone.
Just have a quick question. We were talking about it before. The option pass in the third quarter to Brady Anderson went for 52 yards. What was that play like? You said you were working on it.
Yeah, we've Coach Worley put that in a while ago. We've been repping it in practice past couple weeks, and as soon as I heard the formation and the play call, I had to take off my glove real quick and be subtle about it. And Cale, he ran it perfect, pitched it on time, and Brady was in the right spot. So, everybody, they executed it perfectly.
Just ask you, you lost a disappointing game last week. The seniors needed to come together to show leadership. And then today you're down in the game 10-0. Crowd's going wild, but you hung together and got that score at the end of the first half. What did it take to do that?
I'd just say it's a testament of what we do as cadets and football players at West Point. Everything is significantly harder these days for us. Just the long days, long hours, and the amount of effort that everybody on the team puts into practice every day. I think it was just on full display today, and I couldn't be more proud.
Congratulations.
Joe, go ahead on Zoom.
Hey guys, Joe Icon with GoBlackKnights.com. Congratulations on the win. Cale, when did you know you were going to get the start tonight?
I got told maybe like 2 days ago that they were going to go ahead and start me. Yeah.
Okay. And, as the game went along, it seemed like, this is just somebody watching, so I don't know if you feel the same way, but it seemed like you started to get in rhythm with play calling and just gain confidence and just kind of you can almost visibly see your shoulders relax a little bit. You kind of got some more relaxed confidence. And the offensive line, I felt like, started to get confidence about the same time. Can you talk a little to that and how just kind of, getting into rhythm of the game? Kansas State's defense was really tough. Their linebackers especially were playing the run really hard. But what a good job the offensive line did kind of as the game went along and how they seemed to get the rhythm, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, you said it best. The offensive line did get the rhythm. They played great, and they played phenomenal. We were going to be able to have this win if it weren't for them. First drive, I had, jitters and nerves like anyone would. It's a big-time game. First career start, but once that settled in, like you said, I kind of dove in, got a rhythm with the play calls. Me and Coach Worley were on the same page. I gained some confidence, and, that putting together that last drive going into halftime was huge for us, and we needed that, and that's what I think, brought fire to us and helped us throughout in the second half.
No, last week the turnovers were kind of a key reason that you guys lost the game, and tonight it was clear no turnovers. That was a big deal. Allowed some of those really long drives to keep rolling. How much did you guys, as the senior leadership, kind of emphasize ball security and the importance of not making mistakes in practice throughout the week?
It was extremely important all week. It started with Coach Monken emphasizing it, and it just worked its way down. Coach Worley did a great job this week. Every practice in ball security, just harping on it, harping on the fundamentals, and not only the seniors but everybody who carries the ball. They really took it to heart, and it was on. You could see that today.
And last question for Noah. Big win tonight, obviously, on the road against the Power 4 team, a really good Power 4 team. You've been at the Academy a while. I'm not going to ask you to rank this, but how big is this win for you? Those questions drive me crazy, sorry. How big is this win for you and the rest of the seniors? And kind of now you go into a bye week before you get ready to start your American Conference play the following week. How nice is it? How important is it to go into the bye week on a high note like this and get ready for American Conference play? What's it do for the morale of the team?
On your first question, it's definitely up there for sure. Just the environment and the theatrics here, it was something out of what you dream of as a kid. And I think it just